One boy used to torture and kill ants all the time. He used to tear off their legs and burn them with burning matches. He would throw ants into spider webs and watch them try in vain to get out. He would flood an anthill with water, or catch ants from one anthill and drop them near another to make a massacre. He would collect the ants in a jar and then at home pour hot boiling water into the jar. The boy's parents did not know about this, or he would have been punished. One day the boy was walking in the street and thought of something else to do with ants. Then a woman came up to him, wrapped in a long gray cloak, although it was warm outside. She handed the boy a stone. It looked like an ordinary stone. "What is it?" the boy asked warily. He knew that adults did not give anything for nothing. "It is an egg. The queen of all ants sleeps in it. You can give her orders, and she will relay your orders to the ants." The woman put the stone in the boy's hands, turned and walked away. "Hey!" the boy called out, but the woman disappeared as if she had fallen through the ground. The boy brought home the stone and ordered, "I want ants to come here." He waited a while, but nothing happened. "Cheated," the boy thought disappointedly, threw the stone and went to play outside. But when he came back, he saw a whole army of ants waiting for him on the table. They lined up in rows like soldiers and waited. The boy was overjoyed and ordered the ants to fight until they killed each other. The next day he brought the stone with him to school, and in the middle of the lesson the teacher ran out of the classroom screaming the ants had attacked her. Then the boy made the ants attack a wasp's nest, which he saw under the roof of a shed near the house. The wasps killed the ants easily, but there were many more ants and in the end they won. The boy began to think of other things to set the ants on. He noticed that the egg of the queen of the ants was getting bigger and bigger, but he did not pay attention to it. Soon it no longer fit in his pocket, so the boy hid it in the closet. But then it stopped fitting in the closet too, so the boy moved the egg under the bed. If the ants were big, the boy could make a real army of them, but the ants were still too small, and could not even cope with the neighbor's cat. Disappointed with the ants, the boy made a big fire and made all the ants that were around go straight into the fire. In this way he burned a lot of ants. The next night the boy woke up to hear the egg under his bed cracking, as if someone was moving inside. When the boy looked under the bed, he was frightened to see how big the egg of the queen of the ants had become. "We must kill her before she grows even bigger," the boy decided. He brought a big knife from the kitchen and stabbed the egg with it, but the knife did not penetrate the eggshell. Then the boy brought a hammer and hit the egg with it. The egg withstood, but cracks appeared on it. Suddenly the boy heard laughter. When he looked up, he saw a woman sitting on the window, the same woman who had given him the egg. Only her cloak was not a cloak at all, it was big wings. And the woman also had antennae on her head, like ants. The boy was scared, but he didn't show it. "Take your egg," he said to the woman. "I don't want your ant queen anymore. If you don't, I'll kill her." The woman laughed again. "Fool, I am the queen of the ants, and in the egg is your death. You fed her yourself." The boy looked at the egg again, and he saw that it was almost cracked open, with huge ant paws sticking out from inside. And then the shell burst and a huge ant grabbed the boy with his chewing jaws and lifted him up. "Now we will see how you will crawl if we tear off all your legs," said the queen of ants, "and to make you crawl faster, we will burn you with a burning stick." And the boy screamed. In the morning Mom and Dad found the boy dead. His arms and legs were torn off, as if someone had chewed them off, and his face and hair were badly burned. The police found a lot of footprints in the room, but they couldn't figure out who it was. And the next night, children began to die in the city.